Hello everybody, welcome to a creativity video. This is an archetype that was the best deck in the format 6 months ago. It didn't get a single card and everyone else got a million cards and it slowly faded out of Modern and out of my top 15. So you're asking me why am I bringing it back today on this video? Well, because Spider Space, who's probably the inventor of 5-color creativity, played this deck at the showcase, which was this 480 people event, and finished in the 12th position with an 8-2 record, which is often a result good enough to win a challenge. So yeah, this deck might still be decent. People just don't play it anymore. And Stern Scolding is their most recent addition. Here to counter, here has a main deck Ozers against Reckless Scam. The mana base of this deck is not something I agree with. I always hated the Ziatora proving Raugrin Triome because it doesn't let you cast Teferi, and I hated it, the 4 Dwarven Mine, and I hated the 12 fetch lands. But this is something I can complain on later. For now, I'll just net deck. In the Cyber there's Terastodon, which is great against Tron. Silence, which is great against Cascade, and Annul, which is a card of Magic the Gathering. Let's go. Modern Magic League. I just played Temur Rhinos. Amazing deck. But let's play Creativity. Again, this is a deck that I was playing a lot before Lords of the Ring. Ooh, Thors. Thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome. You put it in RCQ with Classic Creativity list. Yeah. My favorite mana base was the Xana Lounge plus Naya, but again, Spider Space is probably the most important voice to listen on this archetype, so I don't mind that decking. Okay, we found an opponent. Yeah, this might be pre-boarded against Scam. Again, this was for a Magical Line event where Scam is everywhere. Online is much less popular. Sorry, in paper it's much less popular, but yeah, it's still the most popular deck at any event. But it goes from probably like 20% in paper to 30% online, I would say. But I don't really have these numbers. Just making numbers up, but I assume that is how it is. Okay, on the draw, but with this hand, I don't mind being on the draw. The Wooded Foothills. What does that mean? So they can play a creature. And if they do that, I'll be very upset. I think I'm just getting maybe like this. Yeah, I'll play that. If I have to get Steam Vents is annoying because that means I can't go Wrenn and Six. And this deck definitely had some, like, I don't want to say mana issues, but clunky mana. You played against me in the Ultimate Guard booth this weekend. Nice. What were you on? Okay, that might be a Rhinos, in which case Stern Scolding is terrible. I guess it counters Tishana's Tidebinder, so that's not entirely zero cards. I think I'm gonna go... I'm gonna go Ketria. That means that Binding costs 2. Which is not great. But if I go Raugrin, then I don't have Stern Scolding up. And let's say I draw a fetch land. Let me play that. Oh, you were playing Tron. Oh, you beat me. Yeah, remember that. Okay. I did draw a fetch land. I think it's super juicy to go fetch land. My opponent Tishana's Tidebinder, right? And I go Stern Scolding on it. I actually wish that they see a fetch land and they don't play Shardless, because they have to play around me fetching end of turn, so that they can go Tishana's Tidebinder. Thinking there's no out to Tishana's Tidebinder for 1 mana, and instead I have one main deck right here. I will not be in Eternal Weekend USA, no. I'll travel to the US for just I would say PT sides level event. Okay, so let's fetch end of turn. They go Tishana, and we go Stern Scolding. No, wow, okay, I guess they don't want to. Makes sense. Well, we do have some white cards in my deck, but I think I have to take Ziatora now. Put a bait. Unfortunately, I didn't have it in end. That's unfortunate. Oh, Spell Pierce. That is a draw. That is a draw. It's gonna be able to counter my opponent outburst end of turn. Very, very, very lucky draw there. Daniele, buongiorno. Thank you for the 4th month. What do you think of blue-white control in this meta? No thoughts. Empty thoughts. Okay, opponent does nothing. They don't Tishana, they don't outburst. They just are having a good time over there. Passing the turn back. I drew a binding. I think I don't mind to go Fable. I think it's fine to move now. I can like 3 mana Disputer Force, and I'm gonna Spell Pierce that. Gone. Rhinos used to be a bad matchup for Creativity. I remember during the LMS Prague is when Creativity was the most popular and Rhinos came to beat on Creativity with the main deck dispute. Okay, I want to draw 2 cards. I think this is my spot for Spell Piercing, because next turn my opponent can go Land Shardless and I can't Spell Pierce anymore. Niura, thank you for the 32nd month. How did the Poppergeddon go for you? Yeah, so now they're free to play their Cascade spell. Next turn I'm going to discard this 2 bolt. Wow, you made day 2? Congrats. 8 and 4. Okay, so that was what? 8 rounds day 1, 4 rounds day 2. Okay, they play Outburst. 7 plus 5. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I wish I also played a 2 days event in Prague. Yeah, I'll discard this bolt. Maybe I should discard the land, but... Huh. Okay, I'm happy to go Leyline Binding now. Yeah, I was supposed to keep a bolt? I don't know. What do you think about Affinity Beanstalk? I don't think it's a very competitive deck. No, I think discarding both bolts was the correct choice. Pancetta great in Carbonara. Don't let them tell you otherwise. Alright, well, I have a play next turn. I can Creativity my Fable. It's not great, but we'll see. Oh, well, no, this is better. I'll pass. In your upkeep, I'll Binding the Rhinos again. What am I trying to Stern Scolding? This one can Stern Scolding the Tishanas in this matchup. Outburst. Maybe it's super clunky at the moment, but I think I can go, yeah, Binding on the Rhinos. And then I can go Spell Pierce. My mana is super awkward. But again, this is part of the Creativity flaws. Kind of helping my flaws here with this Ziatora Proving Ground, which really shouldn't be here. I don't know why I came back to this mana base, which is simply just outdated. But then again, we'll see how this goes. Yeah, they killed that, so we need to draw a fetch land or Wrenn and Six. And 2 Creativity to Bindings, only in paper. Read the Creativity below me. 2 cards in your hand. Hopefully you don't have more Cascade cards. Alright, that's good. Let's stop my awful lands to play Fable. You can't Subtlety this. He's really good. Yeah, the mode of font is definitely not on Tabla.gg on Magic Arena. But I guess too few people play this deck for people to have a add-on like Untapped. Ah, cazzo, they drew another one. Mannaggia. Va bene. I'm gonna take 8, and then we'll hope they don't have another removal spell for my Shaman. One card only, Nand. Also, Drawing Teferi is not great either, because he doesn't have double white. I'd say maybe my mana base was slightly awkward. Okay, they play a land. Alright, draw. What do I draw? A fetch land. I'm discarding this too. Bolt and Stern Scolding. Bene. I'll play fetch land. I'll attack. They have one card. Let's see. If they go Fire Ice tap. No. Okay. Well, then now I need to play around Force of Negation, so I'll play Teferi first. And then I can target my Shaman if I want to use the treasure. Super awkward mana, but I think this is okay. Let's play Teferi. Yankuri, thank you for the 11th month. Welcome to the stream. Alright, I go Force of Negation, and this was indeed debate. And now we can get a Dwarf. Target it with a Creativity. Thanks to this treasure. And then we might win this game. Good old one-card combo. I think we do win this game now. I'm likely to think there is a way for them to get out of this. It's very weird that they didn't play Outburst on turn 3 when I just top deck Spell Pierce. That was not a very clean play, I think, but it is what it is. We are playing over here. I can't really say much about that. A couple of Boseiju and Plains as well are gonna come in. I hate Wrenn and Six in this matchup. I don't mind just having extra lands, honestly. I'm 61 at the moment. Stern Scolding is bad, but it does counter the Tishana. Bolt is also bad. Yeah, I have way too many bad cards. Shorty, thank you. I guess I'm keeping Transmogrify. I'll cut a couple of bolts. I don't want to have Wrenn and Six on the draw. This card seems terrible here. Bolt can go on Tishana. Maybe I should just have Bolt over Transmogrify. Same thing with Stern Scolding. I think countering Tishana is a big deal. Like, you fetch your second land, they Tishana, you 1 mana answer it. You 1 mana counter it. Why Creativity? I'm dredging back an old archetype. You want out the mountain. Yeah, maybe, but I'm taking out the Wrenn and Six, so I'm actually reducing my deck size, my land size of 4. Yeah, maybe I should have all the bolts. I think 4 bolts are too many, though. Yeah, I mean, in perfect world, I would have more answers, more 1 mana card, like Flash of Storms, but I guess Silence is good there, too. Nah, I just really hate Wrenn and Six against Rhinos. It's never a card I was happy to have. Okay, let's try to fetch before my opponent can play Tishana. We run so many lands. It's okay, 2 of them are Boseiju. And you have 3 Triomes. And this deck is so mana hungry. And you have Fables. I think that's okay. People are afraid of putting lands in their deck. You know, Wrenn and Six is basically a land. Oh, you don't need Wrenn, yeah. I mean, Wrenn Boseiju is... Nah, I guess in this matchup it doesn't matter too much. Okay. I'll get basic planes with Arid Mesa so I can binding later. We're gonna get blue mana here. We'll not get black mana. So I get blue mana here, probably with a Ketria. And then I'll go planes. This will delay my Dwarven Mine, but I don't care. I put planes in my deck, so, you know. Once you put planes in your deck, you should play for it. You shouldn't be like, oh no, that sucks with my Dwarven Mine. And you do a main phase. We live in a world of Tishana. I guess I just drew Stern Scolding. I should have baited them. I guess I made up my mind. Yeah, whatever. I should have waited, actually. I drew the only card that was good enough to wait. But... And the silence will make me able to counter the escape card. Okay, they go upkeep. Oh, fire is my planes. What do I do here? Do I shock and tapped? The thing is that they have a new Crushing Footfalls coming in now, next turn. So maybe I shouldn't do shock and tapped. I should just go tapped. They might play around Spell Pierce. Although, by the way, they're playing, I think like they know. They know a little bit too many things by the sequencing that is happening in these games. I'm expecting them to jam main phase now. Yeah, I feel like my opponent knows exactly my hand every game. Like, are you playing around Silence and not Spell Pierce now? This is, yeah, I mean, again, it is part of... I'm not here. I'm not here, you know. I usually don't do this, but this was definitely some sketchy... Again, whatever. It's fine. I'm playing on stream, and this happens all the time. Anyway. Let's go. Okay. I think I'm happy to go binding. No, I'll wait actually. They can't play around peers? What do you mean? I play 4 peers. They don't even know about the silence. They top this instead of that. Whatever. Draw. Okay, so upkeep, I'll play silence. With a Crushing Footfalls on the stack. So that they can't put it on the stack. They play Force of Negation. Okay. I will now play a Binding. I'll cost 2 mana. Do I want to get the Black Triome now? I guess it... yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I guess it did matter a little bit. Okay. We got 2 tokens. I go to 14. I'm gonna fetch end of turn. Although it's unclear if I should get a black land or a blue land. I guess if I get a black land, I can hold up Leyline Binding if I draw it. So maybe it is better. Yes. My best draw here is probably Spell Pierce, though, because they have a second Force of Negation. Geometry. Mine comes into play tapped and doesn't make a token if I got it end of turn. Let's see if they have a Force of Negation. They have 5 cards, so it is possible. Yeah, I got Plains playing around Bloodman. They concede the match. Alright. Looks like this matchup shouldn't be that bad if I'm putting new my hand both games and still lost 2-0. But then again, I'm just assuming I don't have any proof of that. I shouldn't really, yeah, but it was just way too weird, both games, I think. Buongiorno, Fredone. Yeah, this was a one-card combo, just like back in the days, Indomitable Creativity. The matchup isn't great, but it's winnable. Yeah. Although, I mean, I think forcing an upkeep knowing my hand was bad, right? So maybe I shouldn't have forced if they knew I had Creativity in hand. Maybe they misplayed. Man, I wish I could just play 0 Wrenn and 6 and 28 lands main deck. How nice would that be? Alright, I keep this hand. What do I bottom? Teferi? Yeah. Your issue with the creativity was the ring decks. Yeah, this deck definitely loses to Tron, and probably to Mono Black as well, but those aren't that popular. And ring sees no plays anymore in 4 color, so it's not too much play. Hope not to draw Wrenn and 6 ever. Man, that card is just so outdated nowadays. Okay, I drew fetch line, so now I guess Wrenn has text again. If I draw it. Misty Rainforest. Played against Falcon. Falcon is a known grinder, so I'm expecting them to play a tier 1, so that's probably Rhinos again. Why is Wrenn gotten so bad? I mean, I guess Ragavan is no. Why is Wrenn got so bad? Maybe Wrenn was just overrated all the time. Maybe Wrenn is good against control and the matchups now are much faster, so the value that it makes is lower. Is Stern Scolding a cyber card? Yeah, it could be. It is right now in our main deck, though. Yeah, it is Rhinos. I mean, I just went 4-1 to Rhinos with Rhinos before we're starting this league. And this is why I hate this Jeskai Triome Ziatora Proving Ground mana base. It's unacceptable. I freaking like changed that mana base like a year ago. Why am I here? I knew that I would have hated this. Anyway, let's get Ketria. If they go Fire Ice, can't do much about that. Okay, now I'm baiting the Tishana once again. I'll fetch main phase. No, that's not true. Yeah, let's wait end of turn. Let's bait the Tishana now, please. Play it. No, okay. I think it's still right. Funnily enough, it's still wrong to play Ziatora Proving Ground. Unbelievable. Yeah, I should have to get Sacred Foundry. Unbelievable. I still can't get my black land because it sucks so much. Like, green is just your worst color. Pairing it with black makes no sense. Anyway, I can go Dwarf of Teferi. Nah, I'll go Stomping Ground. Teferi. Why is Creativity not playing the One Ring? The reason, my friend, is because it's not a great target to hit off Creativity. Although in paper, you can just hit Archon regardless. Oh, wow. You do all of this? All of this? Wait, why did you main phase this then? Well, that's the classic creativity problem. Like, it doesn't matter how good you are. If you don't draw the card Indomitable Creativity, you lose. It's a one-card combo deck without cantrips. So you have to get lucky of drawing the card before your opponent kills you. And in the first match, I was able to. Now I'm not able to. I'm gonna lose. Bella merda. Wrenn and Six wanted to show up to the party before the end, at least. Be like, oh, I was there. I was in the deck of Modern in 2023 by the end of it. Not in the game too, though. You're out. Yeah, I'll do the same set boarding. I still believe in the Stern Scolding. Why not Preordains? The mana base is super bad of this deck. I wouldn't play 1-mana cantrip. Annul. For the One Ring, I'm assuming. I'm playing 27 lands of Mulligan because of no land. Sucks, but that's okay. I'll bottom a Dwarven Mine. Actually, do a bottom a Mountain. No, I'll bottom a Dwarven Mine. I'll go Raugrin go. One Ring and Beans. Yeah, exactly. Okay. They'll probably cycling the Lorien. White Terastodon. It's for Tron. I'll get a Giant Triumph this time. That means I can't cast Teferi, nor Silence plus Spell Pierce. Whereas, once again, with the Grixis plus Naya would have done it, but here we are. Amulet as well, yeah. Ready pool, untapped. And they suspend, okay. Do I get this Giant Triumph? Yeah. Because I'm gonna get Plains main phase now with this Arid Mesa. Yeah. Yeah, because Tishana can stifle that. So I get Plains. No, the Dwarven Mine comes to play untapped on turn 5, but I don't think it's a problem. I'll play around Blood Moon this way. You don't play around Blood Moon wonderfully, because obviously your deck is still a 5-color, but you do have an answer to that. Okay, now we have the card that gives the name to our deck, so we are able to win the game if the game goes in our favor somehow. Still, I don't have very much, so all I can do is just stop my opponent from comboing there. My opponent jams. I'm gonna use Spell Pierce because Silence can counter Footfalls where Spell Pierce can't. Then I'm also gonna fetch to play around the Tishana. Hey. Unfortunately, they had Force of Negation. That means I can't play Silence. We could have played Silence in response. Maybe Yeah, maybe this is a little bit too obvious. Well, that's okay, though. Oh, please, let's not complain about the ads in our chat. Thank you. If you don't want to see ads, don't say anything. I'll leave. Petron player, hello. Niente Pioneer. No. Content is very hard to make Pioneer content. There's not that much viewers for that, and they usually do very poorly. Magus of the Moon. Oh, cazzo. Bene. Magus of the Moon, though, dies to my shocks. But I said them all out. Yeah, I guess I'm losing. I think I'm losing this game. Do 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 do. Should have creativity there, board. Nah, I'd rather lose. I'd rather lose. All right, back-to-back match against Rhinos, 2-0-2. Pretty clean explanation of the matchup, I think. I don't know. I feel like it's a bad match if I just got lucky at round one. Would have playing 64 cards. That maybe means for color. Okay, this end should be very good against for color. 2 lands, Wrenn and Six. Let's go. Plains. Ether Vial. Babine. Topland go. And this is this type of hand that Wrenn and Six can't carry to a win because it's land light. Cadre complete in your hand. That's okay. There is the binding for it. I wonder if I should go for Wrenn and Six. Or not. Yeah, I played Rhinos with Tishana. We went for 1. It was very quick. If you're a subscriber, you can check the VOD, or you have to wait for the YouTube video in a few days. Here I either go Wrenn and Six untapped. Sorry, Sacred Foundry untapped, Wrenn and Six get back land. Opponent goes Kaldra, kills it. I think that's my best play, yeah. Best second Wrenn, so next turn what I can do is get a new Wrenn, get back the same land, and then Binding. Actually, I can't Binding for 1 mana. This mana base isn't, like, we don't have, like, you can't make 2 5-color and, oh, Giver Runes. Still decent, because I can still go Binding on the Kadra, and you can't protect that. We'll see. The Dwarven is super annoying in this matchup. Because my mana base is super clunky. They keep my Planeswalker rightfully so. They have 2 cards. They have 3 cards, pile on 2. Let's see, if I draw land, then I can just go Binding on Kaldra. Which will cost me a Gentrium, I guess. Not sure what are they waiting for there. Nothing. Draw. I think I like that. I'll go Giant Triumph. They could have Flicker Wisp. So maybe I should just do this now. Yeah, just Giant Triumph Binding for 1 pass. On Kadra, not the token. I don't think they have any protection for 2 mana on that, so yeah. Zeus 87. They're gonna Surge. No, they cannot have Surge. They cannot play Surge. They're not Hammer Time. They have Field of Ruin in their deck. Don't play around things that it's literally impossible to have in their deck. Those have Spell Pierce, but regardless of that. Just put them on some sort of, Flicker Wisp style of deck. Wow. Was able to Spell Pierce. That's very nice. I hope this isn't a bait. I don't think they have many spells in their deck, so super happy to be able to cash in my Spell Pierce here. Also, the timing of this binding was excellent. Yeah, I was able to just cleanly use my turn, tapping every land. Because binding would have cost 2 regardless. Oh, Ghost Hoarder. So they can actually Stone Rain me now. Because they can get me... Oh, they can Stone Rain me off green, so I can't play a Wrenn. Ah, that's annoying. Let's hope they have Stone Rain white instead of green. No, they go for green, rightfully so. Okay. I still have Stomping Ground in my deck, so hopefully we draw that. What is the best play? Is it Teferi Bounce Vial, or is it Fable? I think it's Fable. They can Solitude, but they don't have a Vial on 5, so they have to pitch a card if they want to. No, no Flicker Wisp. No. Oh, Skycleave. That's alright. Doesn't kill the token. It says non-token. They still win this. It's fine, if Giver was Mother of Runes, it would fizzle the creativity. Because Mother of Runes, you can protect your opponent things as well, whereas Giver says a creature you control. So I guess it's good that they didn't reprint Mother of Runes. Mother would have died to Wrenn Pink, but I don't think I had a chance this game to do so. Oh wow, they go Solitude pitch Leonin Arbiter. Sure. They have no cards left. They have 0 cards left. I'm actually feeling okay. Like, we just need to draw land. And we're super fine. Like, winning the game fine. Like, I put Transmogrify into play if I draw land. Fetch land, sorry. There it is. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Archon easily now. Like, surely they can top deck an answer for it, but whatever. Like, just still kill a card, draw a card, and do all the classic Archon things. They lost connection to the game. That is very unfortunate. No, they conceded the match. The match they conceded. They decided that they dropped the league after this match. What was their score? 1-1. I guess they weren't ready for it. Okay. We won this match. It looked like a kind of interesting match, so I wouldn't mind playing a few more of that match, but I guess my opponent didn't want to on the other hand, so here we are. Okay. Let's go. My hand is decent. Once again, my mana base doesn't allow me to play a Teferi because I have to go Jund and then I have Dwarven Mine. But yeah, it is what I submitted, so. Yeah, my opponent conceded the match. They had 0 cards in hand, and I top deck a fetch land, so I got Archon into play, and they conceded at 1-0. You're gonna see versus Beans. Beans is very little played, so I don't think we'll get to play against it. Scam on the other, I guess Scam is mostly just, wow, that's another Rhinos. Yeah, Rhinos is super popular. I just finished a league with Rhinos, and I played against 3 Rhinos player today, so. Yeah, Rhinos is indeed the most popular deck today. Well, I guess that's the matchup. It shouldn't be great. But with this hand, maybe it is. Right, it looks like they go Fire Ice, which is super awkward, because then I have to go Steam Vents to play my Spell Pierce. But I don't think I couldn't, I don't think there was another land for me to play. Now, like, I think I have to go, like, Steam Vents untap now. Otherwise, if I just fetch on the turn, they go Tishana. Like, if they go land go, I can't really fetch. Making it kind of awkward. I was playing 3 Tishana, and it was amazing. I got to beat 2 Amulet of Vigor just with that card. Oh wow, they don't have another land. They just spam Footfalls. Okay. Then I guess I wish I didn't crack my fetch land. Sure, I'll get my Jump Triumph now. That was a very good draw. Yeah, Living End is good against the Rhinos. Living End is a great deck. So it will remain great. Although Tishana now can stifle Living End. And Living End is bad against Scam, whereas Rhinos is good against Scam. So, you know, you have that little difference there. Okay, I obviously cannot go Creativity because it's pretty bad. Okay, what I can do here is a play that I usually hate, which is Spell Piercing a spell when you have mana to pay. But in this case, your spell is free. Oh. Yeah, I think I have to Spell Pierce this. Not thrilled about it, but... And I also have to play Binding on this Footfalls in upkeep, because you can go like Tishana stifle its ability, although noted that Tishana doesn't counter the ability forever. Yeah, it's another Rhinos. I cannot choose my opponents on the leagues. It's not a testing, it's playing. Chadmiz, thank you for the 13 months. I guess we're testing Rhinos, right? We're seeing the power of that deck. Okay, they drew a 3rd land, but it's tapped. Maybe I wasn't supposed to let the Spell Pierce resolve. Sorry, let the... Yeah. I wasn't supposed to play Spell Pierce, that's what I meant to say. Draw. I draw fetch land, I can jam Creativity. Alright. I jam Creativity, clearly they can have a Force of Negation, but I can't beat that anyway, so let's go. Questionable keeps. I think 2 lands and Fire Ice is a fine hand. Like, I would also keep it. Playing 25 lands in Rhinos. Can't mulligan every 2 land Fire Ice you open. I mean, you can, but you're probably going to lose overall. Okay, to go for some negation. Again, there was no ways for me to play around that, so it was important to jam there. And now we have to hope they don't go Fire Ice on my dwarves. Yeah, I'll keep you lands and spells. And you go Dead Gone, sure. Yeah, if I only had one dwarf, I wouldn't have gone creativity with only one dwarf, because that would have lost to that gone. But I drew a fetch land, so I can do that. Okay. Opponent on turn 6 finally has 3 mana untapped. They can play Shardless. And this game would have been over if they had a third land on turn 3. Instead, we're playing. Let's see. I hope they jam. Okay, nice. That means that they can only have exactly force and pitch to play around my hand. I have to go creativity. I can't go to Teferi. Ben, you discard a card. I draw a card. What do I draw? If I draw a bow, draw another binding. Okay. I'll play my Source Supply Shares main and pass. The ability responds the agent. Nah, binding. I will a block. If they have a dead gone, they could have just bounced it. If they have a Fire Eyes, sure, my Archon is dead. Yeah. You have one card. Draw. Did I already say that I hate this mana vase? In case I didn't say that, I hate this mana vase. I think my best play is Teferi Bouncer Rhino. If I'd used Bolt on that Shardless, nah, nothing. I still don't have white mana, so doesn't matter. Actually, this is better. I can Bolt something. Not that there is, but if there was, I could. If I didn't block, it would have been a 6. But like, they can just tap my ice my Archon. I'd lose more, I think, if I don't block. So yeah, that was an easy block. Yeah, if I don't block, I'm dead on board to ice tap Archon. This is a 5-color deck that has to play mono mountains. So, and this is basically a mountain. Hey, I'm dead. This game I really should have won. As in, not that I could play differently. As in, like, my opponent had such a poor draws that I really should have won, given their poor draw. Yeah, this matchup must be negative. Like, they had awful draws and still won the match. So. This is the visual bug where I cited this in, but Magical Land doesn't see it. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and try and keep some Wrenn and Six on the play. This is 60, I think. Yeah, it says the sideboard is 16, but I think it's this Boseiju is visual bugging. It should be in the main. I think my draws were fine. I drew lands and spells. It's just that my lands don't cast my spells, you see? So my luck is required to be higher than my opponent's. My opponent just needs to draw lands and spells. I need to draw proper lands and spells. You see the difference here. We're talking about constructed tier 1 decks. They shouldn't be able to have mana issues. Like you shouldn't need to get lucky, even drawing the proper lands. It's like in Sealed. If you build a 3-color decks, you need to be luckier than a person that needs to build a 2-color decks. What keeps Stern Scolding? I think it's good against Tishana, and Tishana is definitely good in here. We have a basic planes now, so we should have maybe less problems of putting those white cards into play. I don't know if Magical Line submitted, because currently I have 60 plus 16, but then again, this Boseiju should be main and not side. So let's see if that was actually, as I said, a visual bug. Yeah, there's no Boseiju in the side. Yeah. Alright, this end is literally nothing, but obviously I cannot mulligan a hand like this. So I'll keep, I think I bought him Sacred Foundry, because I can get planes. Actually, my mana base here could be Zagoth Triome, Steamvent's Plains. Yeah. I meant Jund Triome. Again, it's not great to have Jund Triome, but I guess if you have Steamvent's and Plains, it makes more sense. Fetch and make Magic a different game. Yeah, a much better game, because you can cast your spells. It's fun to cast your spells. I want to be able to cast my spells. I just fetch main phase. I don't want to be bothered. Like, they're not going to do anything. This is Rhinos. Mardu Triome. No, I'll go Grixis plus Naya. My volume is very low, is it? Is my volume very low, chat? Oh yeah, I think I'll go Steam and Stabbed. This way I can't up my planes. I mean, I usually don't change any settings, so. Oh wow, they don't fetch. Thoughts about Idza Wizards. Someone played it at locals. Did you see my last Murktide video? If you haven't, check it out. I make a YouTube channel every day. And yeah. Sorry, YouTube video every day. Channel days a little too much. On Sunday, there was the Sunday Murktide. It was with Idza Wizard. Alright, I'm gonna jam. I am going to jam. If they go Mystical Dispute, it's terrible. But if they go Force of Negation, it's okay. Subtlety, even better. Yeah, Force of Negation is fine. Like, you literally couldn't play around that. So. Yeah, they don't fetch end of turn. Maybe they have Blood Moon, that's why they're not fetching. Oh, they once again don't have a third land. Unfortunately, my hand sucks, so I can't really punish them. Mutavolt. Sure. Do I play this Boseiju? Yeah. Let's hope they don't have Fountain Burst plus 4s like they did game 1. I'm not going to use Binding because I keep Binding for the Blood Moon, if they have a Blood Moon. You have to play Silence in response to Cascade. That's totally fine. I'll put the Teferi on top. If the Teferi would have resolved, it would have plussed it, because Mutavault is actually annoying. So the Outburst puts a Cascade card, but you can't cast it because they're silenced, so they're silenced. Right now, Silence is a multi-format staple in Pioneer and Modern. By staple, I mean Creativity plays 3 in the sideboard in Modern, and that's it, probably. Yeah, the Silence in the sideboard was popularized by Beekeeper, who's one of the few people that still plays Creativity to this day. Alright, let's jam again. Let's see what they do now. Force of Negation. Va bene. Yeah. Blood Moon resolves. Yeah, Creativity did well recently, yes. They could have Boseiju on my Binding, so I think it's good that I play Binding now. Cost 4. Binder Rhinos did very well. It's a super popular deck right now. Okay, they pass. That's good. Fable. Alright, let's jam it. Very good. It resolved. Exactly what I wanted to see. Let's see if they have a Charlotte's end of turn. Sorry, I meant to say Outburst end of turn. That'd be very nice so I can spell Pierce it. Otherwise, you can't spell Pierce it anymore. Nightpack Ambusher. Okay. That's large. It's a very large wolf. Playing very well the flesh game with Tishana. They make it 3-3 end of turn. I definitely want to discard a Mind, but I want to discard also Spell Pierce. Yeah. Wrenn and Six is bad, but like it's not that much other plays. I think I'll try and do this play. Might not work, but whatever. Let's see. Yeah, this is played by Francesco Latore. I've seen this card on Twitter. I didn't put it in my previous deck sideboard. Okay, they let that go. Don't attack. Attacking is so scary against rhinos. He's not going to. Not that rhinos is easy to beat, but at least if they have rhinos, I can top the creativity next turn and I. And they clearly don't have a counter, otherwise they would have countered my. Maybe not. Maybe if they have the outbursts, they don't care about countering the ending there. Play this useless piece of cardboard. Honestly, the only game when this card would have been good, opponent conceded the match. Like the one time that Wrenn and Six could have shined, opponent didn't want to play against me. So all I'm left is just some Rhino's opponent who will probably crush me. Alright, let's hope they don't have outbursts. I'm not gonna do anything. I'll just. Yeah, they have it. Yeah, the play around Spell Pierce is very reasonable, you know. This deck plays 4, and my opponent can easily draw 5th land in their 25 land stack. Okay, so I'm taking this 8, and then hoping to top the creativity, or else it's over. And if they attack Wrenn, I'm just gonna be the happiest, because that means the Wrenn actually did something. And once again, if you don't draw creativity, you just can't win. So it's simply like that. You need to draw your card name of the deck. Where does the wolf come from? Well, I mean, it is a world of net decking only, but you are still allowed to put cards in your sideboard that other people don't play. But again, Francesco Torre, which is a very good Magic player on Twitter, posted a list with Nightbuck Ambusher. So I would say that they are from that list. But again, my opponent could have also thought about it. Anyway, I'm taking the trade with a wolf there. And yeah, let's see if they have something, or if they draw creativity. I hope they click the buttons, because they were definitely taking a long time. It's just a one draw step. Alright, GG. Take a bathroom break, and I'll come back for the next match. It's the final match. Let's go. My hand is, okay, I have Ziatora Proving Ground. Oh, that is a Belcher strategy? I wish I can draw a Spell Pierce. A little single Spell Pierce. At least it's not another Rhino deck. Okay, can I draw a little Spell Pierce? I can't. It's okay. Hello, Eric. We could be dead here. I can play a Blood Moon. They play Goblin Charbelcher. Very good. As I can go Sacred Foundry, Teferi, bounce it. And then I'll go to discard of a land. So you get Reborn untapped, and they replayed Belcher. Okay. We are going to make a very, very unusual play. But it is indeed a play. Which involves me Indomitable Creativity this Goblin Charbelcher. Oh wow, they got the one ring. That's funny. Oh, I took a screenshot, but I failed. Alright, pass. Do you think Wrenn is favored versus call first? No. I think it's unfavored against call first, for sure. And don't know why they don't draw 2 cards. They really should draw 2 cards. Oh, maybe they can play. They can play Recross the Path and then draw 2 cards. But I don't know if they can beat me with those 2 cards. Just 2 cards. I mean, it depends on the rest of their hand. But it is funny. Yeah, I think that's what's happening there. They go across the path, and then they draw 2 cards. My leaks today were super fast, so we can check out some other decks to play. They go Paratic Ritual. And they play across the path, it looks. Yeah. So this is Doomsday, so you have to wait for them to stack their deck. My head is already hurting, or I would play probably. I will try the Amulet deck. Whoa, did they come first? Oh wow, 2 Amulet came. Man, Amulet was first and second on the challenge, and 3 Amulets in the top 8 of the showcase. That's impressive. First and second, and 3 in the top 8. Yeah, I'm looking at this challenge, and there's only one scam. Okay, it seems like my opponent has ended things, so we can now go back to this one. Draw 2 cards with ring. No, they were thinking about it a lot. They definitely know they don't get the miracle. I didn't see it, Batman. They play explosives for 0. They play Strike It Rich. They have 3 cards in hand. They pass the turn. I don't know what's happening, and I don't want to know. Unfortunately, because of these explosives, I can't do very much, so... I'll just attack Play a Fable. And pass the turn. Next turn I have the Wrenn emblem. I wonder if I'll be able to reach that. Is there a way for me to play Transmogrify my opponent's turn? Maybe. Yeah, maybe there is actually. Like if my spell pierce, if they go like the Belcher, oh they crack that. Oh wow, I can go Transmogrify now then. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I think I have to fetch Dwarven Mine. That's my only way. Yes, I think I racked the scam. I shouldn't be banned in Modern. Should be kept legal. Okay. I don't know why I got a Dwarven Mine. That was a mistake. I'm sorry. Whoa. Ah, it's too late. Oh, I guess they killed their own treasure. Never mind. Thank you, Thirsty Canine. Welcome for the Prime sub. They draw 3. I feel like if I win this game, it was a steal. Like, I don't know what happened for me to be in this spot. Also, I shouldn't have discarded a land. They play Ironcrag Feet. They concede. They didn't know I had a spell prison end somehow. Let's hide in Annul. Silence. Pretty fun to play Silence in response to Ironcrag Feet. I guess Blossoming Calm also. They have Blood Moon, so let's watch about that. Let's watch out about that. Prismatic Ending can kill a Belcher if they play the and pass, so I'm not gonna side it out. Wrenn and Six Boseiju is good, but I think it's too slow on the draw. Might be wrong though. Maybe I just can never. Not a chance I can tap out for Fable in this matchup. Yeah. Plume Veil, it's fine if you want Scam to be banned. It's just, yeah, you don't have to like scream it out loud, you know? That's okay. Like, we all want different things. Keep. They can play a turn 2 Blood Moon, so let's keep up Spell Pierce on turn 1. Transmogrify? Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's a combo card. I won because of it. Hey, I'm not gonna counter Strike a Rich. I'll get Ketria Triome. I definitely want to have a blue mana, because I want to be able to play double Spell Pierce next turn. I know I have Binding in hand. There just isn't very much to bind. Heretic Ritual. Okay. Okay. They can go 3-drop plus a bit of Summer, but I'm ready for that too. Yeah, I'll Spell Pierce this. Yep, I'll Spell Pierce that. They're gonna go Sacred Foundry Binding. Damage shouldn't be a concern in this matchup. I meant to say Sacred Foundry Fable, of course. I don't know. Sometimes I think about words and something else comes out. No, what'd you have? Oh, okay. Wow, Rachel Striker Rich. That's weird. Okay. I'll discard 2 lands. Whoa. That's good. I am going to... I was going to Binding the Treasure because I can't beat Ironcrag Feet, but now I can definitely beat it. I just go fetch and go. I don't think this league told very much. Like, one of our opponent conceded in game 1. The other one probably threw game 1, like this opponent. No, I guess they're still alive now, or across the path lets us stack their deck, so I can easily lose now. I thought they were, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I forgot they had a tool to stack their deck. Pretty broken across the path when you play no lands in your deck. What else am I playing today? I could play the since I don't have that much time, I could play the Living deck. The Living End deck with Troll of Khazan Doom. This deck has like no answer to Dotty Woodwalker. How do you play this deck? Sometimes Dotty Woodwalker just concede? Seeing that list. Alright, I have a Creativity on top. That's pretty good. Okay, I can't fetch. That's a good card on top of my deck. Okay, you have 2 cards. I'm gonna discard both of them. And then when you try to play your Miracle card, I'll play Silence and I'll win the game. Ooh, I can also... I can also target your treasure, so you have to shuffle your deck. Huh? That sounds fun. No, I guess I can put into play the... No. I'll put into play the Belcher that way. That sounds bad. Okay, let's do this. So what I'm doing here is making you discard both of your cards in hand. And then in upkeep or whatever, in draw... I guess in upkeep, in draw step, I think. So that if you reveal the thing, I play Silence and I win. That was good. Unfortunately, we didn't get to play against Scam, which was the test I wanted to try this deck against. We definitely saw that it loses to Rhinos, which is probably not a good thing because Rhino is going to be everywhere for the next week or so. But yeah, I mean, you can still consider creativity maybe in the future. I wouldn't play it now. I think somehow the metagame turned out to be bad again for this because of Tishana bringing back Rhinos. But outside of that, it's obviously a very powerful strategy. Like, it's a one-card combo deck. And yeah, thank you all for watching. If you watched on YouTube, make sure to subscribe and like and leave a comment.